Yes, welcome to another video. I'm Lewis, above me is Jordan, and this is the preview for the month of September. Now, obviously we are a week in, but we thought we might as well delay it and do it closer to the time when we're actually going to play football, because it's been an international break. A lot of fixtures coming up. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches in a very short period of time, and some huge games in 3 separate competitions, so it is a big one. Before we get into it, guys, let's set a like target. Let's go for 1,000 likes, so smash a thumbs up on the video, help us out. If people are wondering what it does, it helps the algorithms. It gets YouTube to show more City fans our videos, so we can grow the community in it. So help us out. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. And a massive shout out to our sponsor today is the guys at One Football. If you don't know what One Football are, what they do, they have an app for you to download on your phone. So the link will be in the description. Once you download it, select City as your favourite team, and you'll get pretty much everything you need regarding City news on the app. So you get fixtures, you get team news, transfer rumours, live scores, tables, the full shebang. It's completely free, don't cost you a penny, and if you download it, you do help support the channel. So it's a win-win-win. Links in the description and the pinned comment, so go check it out. Right, okay, big month, bro. Start off with the, obviously, game Saturday, big game, not on telly here in the UK. 3 PM, Leicester City versus Man City, big match, and obviously we've got some news about Ederson and that as well, haven't we?
Yeah, so obviously most people have seen it already by now, the fact that Ederson and Gabby potentially will not be able to play. As it stands, they cannot play in this game because they're going to be a FIFA 5-day ban. They'll be back for the Leipzig game, but that'll be a massive miss, especially because Gabby's been in really good form. I really wanted him to play this game, keep his spot on that right wing, but we know Riyad Mahrez loves a good game against Leicester, his old club. And Ederson's obviously going to will miss out as well. Zach Steffen has COVID, so that leaves the GOAT himself, Scott Carson. So you know what I mean, big boots to fill. Well, I say big boots to fill, but he's probably wearing the big boots already, isn't he? You know what I mean, the guy's the GOAT, so hopefully he can come in and actually do a good job.
Yeah. Look, it's going to be a tricky game, but we need the points, obviously, as early on in the season. We've already lost one match against Spurs. You don't want to be losing another one.
Yeah, we could do with not dropping points here.
Yeah, hopefully we get the win there. And then we turn our attention to Wednesday night, and it's the first game in the Champions League for City this year, playing against RB Leipzig. It's a home tie. You don't really want to be dropping points in your first game in the Champions League, especially if you're at home. A win here is important. Obviously, PSG will be playing Bruges, so you'd expect them to get the 3 points. You don't want to be going behind PSG straight away in the Champions League. So a win there, you know, is kind of needed, really.
It just sets you off on a good stead, you know what I mean, for the rest of the group. You know that you've already got 3 points on the board before you've got to go against PSG. I think Leipzig, I mean, credit to them, they have produced some really good footballers in recent times as well. Some beasts have been there. I think it might be that Silva guy, I can't remember his name, Andre Silva maybe is he called? Can't remember, someone that the chat always wanted us to sign. He ended up signing for them, so he'll be going against us. But yeah, I think it'll be a difficult game. I mean, like, Champions League is always a difficult game, but I do expect City to win this game. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. If you want to qualify from the group with PSG in it, RB Leipzig is a game where you have to win. Yeah,
especially at home. Got to get the 3 points there. Another home game just a few days later against Southampton at home. Southampton, we've had some weird games against Southampton in the past where we kind of struggled. So, you know, I think back to the one where Sterling scored on the last minute. They tend
Didn't that happen twice against them?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they tend to do all right against City, Southampton. But look, again, we've got to get the win. It's another 3 PM Saturday kickoff, and yeah, we just need to get the win there. There's no excuses to be dropping points at home against a team like Southampton. You know what I mean? So got to get the win there.
I think because we dropped points against Tottenham, the pressure is on us a little bit to not be dropping points against these kind of teams. Yeah, we need to kind of reclaim them 3 points back, and we can't keep dropping. Well, we can't drop points against these teams because, and that's no discredit to them, innit? But we need to be winning these games because
you want to win the league.
You want to win the league, innit? When you go against the big boys, that's when you can kind of say, right, we might drop some points here, and you want to have some points in the bag for them games. Yeah. There's a lot of big games coming up, in, I mean, and it's in the next week, in this month.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So yeah, I win there. If we can get back-to-back Premier League wins against Leicester and Southampton, that'd be very, very nice. And then the Carabao is here. Obviously, Man City, what is it, 4 years in a row now we've won this competition, something stupid like that. And if we win it this year, we go outright most winners of the Carabao Cup ever, which is absolutely incredible. I think we're currently joint with Liverpool.
Is it most winners of not just the Carabao, the English League Cup,
yeah,
the most winners of the League Cup.
Which is mad. But we start our campaign at home against Wycombe Wanderers. Be a bit weird. He's probably going to rotate, play a few kids. However, don't think he's going to rotate too much, because in the past he does still go pretty strong. Pep, he's pretty ruthless in these type of games. You don't want no slip ups, no banana skins, and I would expect the same. I'd expect a pretty strong team, and maybe with a couple of academy players. Maybe you'll see Delap, Cole Palmer, and maybe one other, maybe. But I expect a pretty strong team from City, and hopefully we're at home. That should help, and yeah, we should go through that. It should be a chiller.
That should be a chill game. I think that this is a really, really big game in the season, like as a whole, for Delap. I think if he can make a statement in this game, he might actually get some chance in other Premier League games. I do think he should start that game. You know what I mean? We've been saying this for a long time. I also think it might be a good game for Lavia. He's in the Champions League squad, and I think he needs some game time as well. We need to see what he's about in it. So I think this is a really good game for that. But like I said, there's also people like McCarthy, Cole Palmer. Obviously, is it? Idozi's not at the club anymore, is it? Or is he? Idozi's still there.
The thing is,
Ben Knight went, didn't he?
Yeah, these players, they're not going to be playing 4 or 5. It'll be 3 maximum.
Yeah, but not too many, just a few.
Yeah, and then it's the turn of the big clashes at the end of September. Clear your schedules, because it starts on the 25th of September with an early kick-off down in London at the Bridge. Chelsea versus Manchester City. This is a big one. If we win our previous 2 Premier League games against Leicester and Southampton, we should go into this with pretty good confidence. And you know, if we take a draw, that'd be fine. You know, providing we beat Leicester and Southampton, I think a draw there at the Bridge would be decent. We've not got a good record against Tuchel, so I think get a point. I think I'd take that. But you know, if we drop points against Leicester or Southampton, it does put a little bit more pressure on you to get the win there. So massive test. Will Tuchel do us again? I just think we go there, play pretty defensive. You know, remember like last year when we played United away and it was a dead game, but we drew 0-0. They didn't have any chances against us. I think we go there, that sort of style. Maybe play double pivot with Rodri and Fernandinho and just try and get a point out of it. I think that's the way to go in this.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I do see what you're saying, but I also still retain the information. Well, retain the thought that we've still not played our best team against Tuchel Chelsea. Still, we played in the Champions League final, didn't play CDM. When we played them the other time, we went double pivot. I feel like they've still not seen our best team, our best flowing team, and now obviously they've got Lukaku. They've got Saul. They've got a really good team, Chelsea. But I'd take a point just on the basis that our record against them is absolutely trash. I think that'll be a good point to take on the road at Chelsea.
I'd take a point there, 100%. And in the final game of the month is the big clash, the repeat of the semi-final last year in the Champions League. It's PSG versus Man City. This is on the 28th of September. It's an 8 o'clock UK kickoff time. This is a biggie, you know what I mean? And if you providing you beat Leipzig, you know what I mean? Again, a draw here is all right, you know what I mean? It's all right. And even if you lose, you know, the fact is we need to come top 2 in the group. Yeah. That's the critical bit. Yeah, we want to top the group, but the main thing is coming the top 2. So, you know, this will be good. If we beat Leipzig, we can go into this game and kind of enjoy it. But if you drop points against Leipzig, it puts a hell of a lot of pressure on the PSG game. So, look, anything could happen in that. They've got the best front 3 in the world.
It's going to be exciting to see players like, do you know what I mean, Messi, Mbappe, Neymar. Do you know what I mean? You got Sergio Ramos on that team. Di Maria was smashing it. In fact, Di Maria is out for that game. He's been ruled out because of the red card that he got. He'll miss the first game with us, but then I think he'll be fine for the next one. But you know what I mean? Their team is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It's going to be a spectacle to watch, and I think a lot of people will have their eyes on Lionel Messi because he's the one that we chased for so long, and he ended up at PSG. So let's hope he doesn't do the dirty on us.
You know what? I'm looking at so they're the games. They're the games in the month, and obviously we've got some big clashes there. You know what I mean, like Chelsea and PSG. However, I'm looking at the other games as my foundation. You beat Leicester, you beat Southampton. Right, that gives you a foundation to go into the Chelsea game, and if you get a point, that's fantastic. Leicester, Southampton, Chelsea. If you can get 7 points out of that, that is brilliant.
Yeah,
I'm really taking that.
Yeah.
You got to beat Leipzig, and that gives you the foundation to go into PSG and go. You know what will be will be. They've got the best front 3 in the world. That's chill, but you got to beat Leipzig, and then the Wycombe game you just got to win. Obviously, we can't lose.
You got to win that game,
well
innit?
embarrassing. So,
That's a good way of looking at it. On the foundation games, isn't it?
Get the points in the bag against Leicester and Southampton. Get the points in the bag against Leipzig. And in the other games, you know, that we are playing mint teams. We can't win everything. But I'm really looking forward to this month. I'm buzzing that the international break is over now and City are back. Let us know your thoughts about this month. You know what I mean? Do you agree? Do you think we need to be beating PSG? Do you think we need to do some sort of like mad statement to the world? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Go check out the One Football app, guys. It doesn't cost you a penny. It is a mega app, and if you download it, you help support us. So, you know, we really appreciate it. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you in the next one. See you in a bit.